Does this work? I have to ask this every single time because I do not know. Okay. I'll like wait a little bit longer. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Okay. I think now is as good as time as any. All right. So, hello everybody. My name is Jamie. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. My name is Jamie and I play SuperStar SMTOWN, SuperStar JYPNATION, SuperStar BTS, SuperStar PLEDIS, SuperStar STARSHIP. And in those games my name would be Image. That's Image with a J. So like IMAJE. And I have been playing Superstar Rhythm games for like at least 2 years. And maybe three. I honestly can't remember at this point. I think it was three. If it yeah, okay, so 3 years. Let's just go with that. And this is the Superstar Rhythm Games podcast, or SSRG podcast, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. This is what today past it's literally 4 a.m. right now. Okay. But it is but yeah, so it is January 23rd, 2020. Still happy new year. I still say 2019 sometimes, to be honest. But we will be strong. Okay. So all right. All right. So for the first okay. I was supposed to make an intro in Chinese, so let's go with that. 大家好，欢迎 SSRG podcast. I want to say podcast in Chinese. 大家好，欢迎，我叫 Jamie，在 Superstar Superstar 我是叫 Image，就是像照片那一种的 Image，就是 Image with a J，OK？、所以对，所以我已经玩这些游戏。Let's see，Super would be like 厉害。Let's have like a really broken translation. 厉害星 I don't know how to say rhythm. 游戏 whatever. Okay, so yeah. 所以我已经打 SSRG 这些手机的游戏已经打3年多，所以呃，所以我已经看过很多updates 在这些游戏里，所以我是因为我自己对这游戏的感觉，我可以让你们接受，所以你们都可以知道，如果你们玩这游戏，如果你想要打完这个 event，或者你是 Oh my god I can't think right now ，OK。如果你打这些游戏，就是会不会浪费你的时间，或者浪费你的 effort？ Alright, I'm not that good. Okay, so yeah, so I've been playing Superstar Rhythm games for over 3 years at this point, and hopefully any of my experiences in this game, when I look at game updates and I look at whether or not things are good, like in an update, hopefully I'll be able to have my own judgment and share it with you guys, and give you guys opinions on and like methods to approach and complete said events. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are wild in there. All right. So I guess I will not be doing this. Okay. It's too late, dude. No one's gonna talk. It's fine. All right. So see. I have a surprise that I'll do a little bit later. So, but for now, let's talk about the things. So, this is what January 23rd, episode 16. It's our sweet 16. Okay, and for this week we have the 2020 Lunar New Year events. That's in every single game. So, oh boy. All right, let's just start with a very broad and general summary of the updates. Okay? Sound good? Sounds great. Why are these? They're not the new ones. Yeah, so it's just JYP being weird. Okay, so Yeah, so the 2020 Lunar New Year events, we're gonna use the SM one as the example because it is a great one. So every single game has this event, and every single game also has more Lunar New Year style Seollal events updated. In addition to that, and all of them are fairly similar. It's just with one or two different rewards and or products switched out. So, basically, you have collect Hanji, correct Korean traditional paper, and then you create Book of Wishes. So, you got, if you just look at this, you're like, dude, what are these books, right? But don't worry, I got you, cause there it is, because I have written them down in a list. Okay, so, in each game, the book contents are going to be slightly different. So I will talk. So SM and JYP have very similar ones. Starship and PLEDIS have very similar ones, and BTS is BTS, so it's very unique in whatever its books are. But so we'll just start with SM. So SM slash JYP. So both of the games, they'll have in the red book, they'll have diamonds 20 to 100, RP 10,000 to 50,000, and Dalcom coin 100 to 300. So actually, in all of the 5 games, they have the diamond and the RP reward. The actual, like the red book, they'll have those two values. Those two rewards are the same, and then SM and JYP, they'll have the Dalcom coins in addition. In BTS, they'll have the emeralds in addition, and that one is, I can search it up. I don't even need to guess. Yeah, so 200 to 1,000 emeralds. So it's basically the same thing as the RP. Is just you can convert them or not. All right, and then the next things on the list would be SM, JYP, PLEDIS, and Starship, all having card packs 5, 10, 30, and premium packs 5, 10, and 30 in the brown books. And then BTS, since they don't have packs of 5 or 30, it's just gonna be 10s or 20s in their brown book. And then in the green book, so SM, JYP, PLEDIS, and Starship, they all have girl group S card 1. And those 4 games in the blue book also have boy group S card 1. And then in BTS, you'll have other stuff, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then for SM, JYP, and PLEDIS, those have LE themed chances. Starship does not. And then BTS, yeah, okay. We get it. You're special. You're a special kid. Okay, but basically, what does this mean? So, to explain the event, you'll have you have different ways to obtain Hanji, but the easiest way is to just open S cards or A cards, and upgrades are acceptable. So like, literally, like, because usually for these kinds of events, you want to just clear songs on hard mode, but the difference is that collecting A cards and S cards, they're worth so much. Like, you can honestly just do that. Just open some packs and then you'll get there. Same thing with spending RP. Like, you're spending like a little bit of RP, and if you get like an A card and S card, you're done for the day, because that's just how much they're worth, which is very different compared to previous events where opening or upgrading was essentially the same value. But you can see it is not the same value. It is a major improvement. All right. So, yeah. So how it works is that in each day you can get 1,000 Hanji as a maximum obtainable for each day, and then you can spend 500 Hanji to open one of the books. Now you might be asking, which book do I open? Well, in case you can't judge the rewards, as well as most players in general should during these kinds of events. Like, even though it seems kind of boring, I swear it's the best one. Just spending them on red books, okay? So like, get diamonds, get RP. Hopefully you'll get diamonds, and RP is okay. And then Dalcom coins, emeralds, basically same thing as RP. So, the reason being is that, like, for the brown books, you can open them and then you'll get card packs, but then once you have those card packs, you'll have to have inventory space for them, and then if you don't, you'll have to spend RP to use them and like upgrade cards with them and that kind of stuff. So like, honestly, the safest, even though it's still boring, is just getting the resources. if you get S cards for girl groups and boy groups, for what? If you get the S cards in hopes for an Ellie theme, just in the nicest way possible, don't, okay? Because it's not likely, and then if you want any Ellie themes, you'll have to have a better chance if you just wait for an Ellie theme resale if you're looking for a specific theme, you know? Like or like what in the previous there was you can reuse diamonds to find a group. Yeah, for like Thanksgiving market, you can use diamonds to reroll a group S card, and that has a chance of being an LE theme. Pretty much that similar idea. This one, you're literally just boy group or girl group, and then maybe you'll get a limited card, but then you don't even have that option in Starship, and it's just like kind of like whatever. All right, so just don't do that. Yeah. So that's pretty much like it took me a long time just to say, hey, open cards, open red book, and then yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to say is that if you really like want card packs, like you have the bonus ones, which is the same what's the word for it? The same system that um other previous market coin style events had, where if you use Hanji to open the books, and then once you spend the Hanji, you unlock the bonus rewards, and those are card packs. And then essentially you want to save them because you save them for a different day, and then you can get more obtainable in that day. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many people talking. Hello. Hey, Plus does not have LE for girl groups. There's an LE chance for girl groups. Trust me, there's just no LE themes. All right. I really want a girl group. Nice talking about Ples. Yeah, let's. I guess since you guys are talking about Ples, let's go into specifically Pledis first. So, actually, there's still the other part. So every single game has the Seollal gift event, which is you get 50,000 RP on the 24th, which is in what? 7? No, 3 hours. Okay, in 3 hours, and then on the 25th you'll get a premium card pack 10, and then on the 26th you'll get an art card. So what does this mean? It means that you should log in on those days and get your free gifts. But pretty much the premium card pack just means that you're going to get all your Hanji for that day. So very, very easy. Okay, just open it pretty much. Art card also means you're gonna get Hanji for that day. Very easy. Like it is so easy to get Hanji. Like there is no reason why you should not be able to easily get the 10,000 one. The other thing I want to say is that every single game they have 15 days for the Lunar New Year Book of Wishes event, and you can completely miss 5 days where you collect no Hanji at all, and then you can still get the bonus Hanji at the bottom, the final bonus Hanji gift. Our card selector, it's okay. Does BTS have? BTS has what? Prison Card Pack 5, it's okay. But it starts. It has R cards 3, which I guess is better than. It's better than nothing. Better than one R card. I guess we get 3. The other, yeah. So like, honestly, just for all the bonus gifts, just plan ahead for which days you want to play and which days you don't want to play, because just having that means that you are going to get all your Hanji in one day. What, 3 S cards? What is that? 450 plus your attendance, that's 600 Hanji, and then you can easily get the other 400. Or R card 3, that's 750 plus your 150 for attendance, so that you only like 100 more Hanji. It's very like everything is nice, and there's always just chance that you just get a bunch of cards from the premium card packs, right? And then the other thing that all the games have, except for BTS, because BTS is different and special, there's this thing called the Yutonori package. So, what is this thing? So there are 5 stages for this package, and then if you buy the first stage, then you can buy the second, but only after you buy the first one. So that means like you have to buy them in order from 1 to 5, and if you want the last one, you'll have to buy every single package going up to the last one. So, Since you're probably not going to buy each package as an individual step without, looking at the final one, then I'm just gonna talk about everything together, right? So basically, the whole thing is 1,000 diamonds. So if you want the fifth step, you need 1,000 diamonds, and then you have to be okay with giving up 1,000 diamonds. So yeah, the best way to buy this package is to spread it out across the week, so you can have the diamonds used count towards your Hanji, because hey, these are callbacks. If you use 10 diamonds, you'll get 5 points. I mean, it's not much, but it's something, And then if you open those premium card packs, you can get more S or A cards, maybe R cards, to get towards more Hanji. So everything is working towards more Hanji. Yeah. So what is yeah. So honestly, I just did not look at the one in I did not look at the one in BTS because their Nori package is straight up like a pop-up package. You spend real money, so like let's ignore that. You're probably not like, it's not, there are better things to spend your money on, like in terms of actual in-game packages. So let's just talk about the other 4 games. So SM and JYP, this is the rewards that they get, and in the final step you get artist group A ticket 5, which means that you can select a group, and then every single member inside that group you'll receive an A card for. You don't need that. Okay. So specifically for SM and JYP, like if you want those power-up cards, 1,000 diamonds is not really worth the investment to get those, especially since there's probably not, like, okay, I wouldn't say probably not, but at the moment there is no planned power-up chance. So even if you get all those card packs, you're not going to have a good opportunity to spend to spend your RP to get rid of the card packs that you opened. Okay, and then for a PLEDIS and for Starship, yeah. Where's the thing? Yeah, so the Nori thing here is basically the same thing, but instead of artist group tickets, you'll get 2 more PCP 30s, which in my opinion is much more worth it than getting group A tickets. So like, yeah. The group A, okay, honestly, the group A tickets, the most value you can get out of it is spending them in SM. You can spend them on Super Junior and you get 10 A cards, 1 for each member. And in JYP, you can spend them on twice and you get 9 A cards. Yeah. It's not worth 1,000 diamonds, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So for PLEDIS and Starship, these have significantly more value because 70% power-up cards and 100% power-up cards are not currently available to obtain in the game compared to SM and JYP, who have it from Superstar League. So if you really want those power-up cards, now is an actually okay chance, especially since these packages are not the worst in order to obtain that. Yeah. Okay. It's like, okay. Let me try this. Is it still hot? Okay, it's still hot. Alright, so I have noodles. I'm gonna make noodles while talking. Okay. So oh my god. Oh, welcome to Cooking with Jamie. So you're gonna open the lid, yeah. I don't know if you can saw the water, but okay. Then you get your packets, right? Flavoring packets. Okay, you gotta keep this thing open. You gotta get the powder going, right? So you have to hold the edge. Welcome to cooking. This is a cooking channel now. You hold the edge and you shake out the powder, so you know when you open it, the powder is at the bottom, and no powder will accidentally fall out, right? So, this is the same thing, but it's the spicy stuff. So you know it's good. All right. So, actually, let me tell you, I don't add these before I put them in the water. I added in after I put in the water. So, I have a Starbucks mug of hot water that I almost forgot about, which is not a good thing because if it's not hot water, it's just not gonna cook. So, how do I? Hold on. Okay. I don't spill it on myself. Ready? Ah, 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 ah. All right, my pants are. They used to be dry. Okay, well, let's continue, right? All right, so let's start with PLEDIS. Okay, so PLEDIS this week they have a 17 update, which has not happened for a month or so. So it's Lie Again, which is a very nice song. It is kind of easy to SP. It has some staircase notes, so whatever. So they have the event, which is called the Comfort Playlist, and you get a PCP-10, which works well for getting your Hanji. To do this for Hanji, okay? This is a very easy event. Yeah, you get a bunch of RP, and then you get A cards and PCP, and then yeah, there you go. Use it for your Hanji. You better. Oh my god, I closed the thing. Yeah, use it for your Hanji, and yeah, so that's literally all there is in PLEDIS. Like the Hanji event is kind of big, but like it does not. Yeah. Okay. So, God. On the bright side, it was still warm water, so it's not like I'm like freezing myself. Okay. My noodles okay? Is this thing even gonna cook? I hope so. Maybe I'll take a break to go microwave water. It's not boiling water anymore. Okay. Just pour in the rest of the water. Okay. Also, okay, I'm not bad at pouring water. All right. I'm bad at pouring water if I have to go like this. That's the. This is not a natural position. Okay. This is not hot. I'm gonna see if there's a mic. Uh, 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 uh. Give me like 30 seconds. Okay? It is microwaving. Okay. We're gonna get food soon. Okay. Yeah. So the other thing about okay, so PLEDIS right here. Okay, so they got the Twitter event going, right? And then they're like, "Hey man, what's the song?" And they just showed the screen, which is like, it was a pretty good thing. You're like, I don't know, it could be the beginning, could be the chorus, could be some like random part of the song, right? And then just today they did another tweet that's like, "Hey, now we give you an audio hint. We know what the song is. You can okay if you like listen to any of the like playlist artists, especially their popular one, then you'll recognize the song. So like you can go do that and guess on their Twitter, I guess. But whatever. Okay, so that was a thing, and I suppose that means that 17's gonna get some kind of theme update next week for their for Pledis's anniversary thing. Okay. So whatever. That's all there is for Pledis. Okay. SM is a bit more fun. So they have included finally TAEYEON's comeback event. And so with that, they have this, oh boy, this why won't you go, there it is. So they have this LE and it is beautiful, okay? But the LE is so the LE border is the 17 hit border, if that matters to any people who are like, I like original borders. Well, it's technically been used before, but honestly it works so well, I'm not even angry. Alright? And the pictures are so nice. Like my favorite one is the vocal one because like I think she's in a car and it just looks like a selfie. And I've always like been a fan of just having selfie images because it feels more personal and I like more personal things. Right? And then the yeah, so it is the same thing as Chen and Boa and where we have the Ellie chances in a card pack 30, right? And then the comeback event is just you play songs. Yeah, it's the same thing as Chen one. It's nothing new, nothing too fancy, nothing too special. Okay, so that's pretty much it for SM. Yeah, because it's everything we've seen before. It's just hey, we've got a nice looking Ellie theme now. The other thing of note is that yeah, so if you look at the Lunar New Year event, you cannot get this theme in the yellow book, something green book, I think, because this is an event theme and it doesn't really work in there. Okay, yeah, so that's what that is. Okay, so we'll talk about BTS last because everything is gonna be different. Okay, so JYP, honestly, slightly boring, kind of update. They have this event which is called where's it? Two once to 9 members. Okay, so it's supposed to be like we like once fans, and then this is supposed to be a reward giving back to them, I guess. So they have this new theme, and it is the same kind of style as like 17 themes get. So it's just random images from photo shoots and then they turn that into a theme because I guess they don't want that pretty much their idea, as you can see that 17 that PLEDIS does for 17 is that you can have like actual like photo sets, photo teasers where every single member is like in a similar pose and then everything seems more uniform. And then you update a normal theme, which seems to be taken from many different concepts. So you like have a theme and then it's from the same era, and if people really like it, then yeah, good job. But then it's not gonna be a uniform one, and then this is what? This is just another twice one that does that. Are these pictures good? I'd say so, yeah. But it's literally the strategy so they can release more LE themes without people getting angry about hey, where are these LE like where are the normal themes? Why are the last 6 updates all LE themes? Itsy. Okay. So as for the actual event, in theory, if you're opening a bunch of cards from the Hanji event, this should be an okay thing to be following up on. Because if you open, for example, like premium cards, and then you open these 21, 29 theme cards, right? Then compared to what the last one, it was Hot. I think that was the last time they had an event similar to this that gave you some limited edition theme as the final reward. This is better because you just need to have an A card for each member, and then every single card, once you collect that member, it gives you another B card for the theme. So this is technically a much more doable event where you can actually think about finishing compared to the last one. My God. Yeah. So, well, what's the final reward? Limited theme pack, card pack 5. What's this compared to an LE resale? So an LE premium card pack 30 would be usually 390 diamonds on average, and those would technically give, I'd say most of them have like a 10% chance. So 3 LE cards. Let's think about it like this. So the bare minimum would be 3 LE cards, right? There's a chance you'll get more, there's a chance you'll get less, but bare minimum would be around 3, assuming 10% drop in a premium card pack 30. So what that means is that if you go into the recommended store and then you look at the 21, 29 packs, you can buy 1 card daily for 100 diamonds. And so if you spend 400 diamonds, that is on the new theme, to get LE cards, that is the same value as getting a premium card pack 30 for twice, and then potentially getting and that would be like at least 3 LE cards. So if you really want to do this event while spending diamonds, 4 draws from the recommended store would probably be your max. Everything else you'll have to do from normals or premium card packs. Otherwise, you're not going to get your value if you just, spend everything to find it now, compared to if you wait for a twice resale. And that will probably give you more, along with technically better fodder. I don't know about that. But yeah, this is, in my opinion, it's an event you can skip out on, even if you do like twice LE themes. Okay, so yeah. What's happening? Okay, so that's JYP. I'm gonna see if my noodles are ready, dude. Ugh. Good news, they are ready. Okay. We are back. Okay, so where's my thing? Okay. Open this up, and now you see the water. God. Okay. So, the noodles absorb the water, and so I like to do this because once you add your flavoring, it's gonna be the freshest it can be, even if the noodles aren't the freshest. The flavoring's gonna be okay. Oh my god. Okay, it's leaking. Okay. Oh boy. All right. This is ASMR time. It's the MSG? Nah, dude, it's flavor enhancers. You can hear this, right? We're in the ASMR channel now, okay? Alright. I think that's good for this one. Okay. Alright. Now, this is the good stuff. This is what we're looking for right here. Okay? This is the spicy. The spicy. You can... Flavor. Flavor enhancer. Yes. No, it's like when you have tea, so you gotta get it from the leaves, right? It's basically the same thing, okay? So, nothing to worry about. I'm gonna say... This is great. I'm glad we're spending this time together. It really makes me feel more connected with you guys. I feel bad for the people who come here and actually want to know more about the game, and then here I am just making cup noodles. Alright. Now you see we got the flavor on top, right? And then you can't just eat it like that, alright? You gotta mix it. You push it all down, and then you switch them around like that, okay? So now we got a good soup base going, okay? You can see everything's all nice orange, spicy, nice strong flavors now, okay? And our noodles are pretty much ready to go. So let's give it a little taste test, right? Wait, you can hear this, right? Nope, that's too quiet. Okay. These noodles are good to go, baby. It's great. Good food. Okay. Usually I'd add an egg, but then like you'd have to microwave it after. And I was not prepared to microwave stuff without knowing how well it goes. Because usually when I microwave the egg, it just kind of right, and then it's a mess, and I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. I already made a mess just spilling water on my. I mean, letting water naturally flow. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's JYP. Okay, so basically, like, you can probably skip out on this JYP thing. If you open like maybe 1,000 card packs to collect this theme, without spending all your resources just for the LA theme, okay, sure, it's worth it. All right, whatever. But most you can skip out on this. It's fine. Just most of the time you're just gonna have better luck with diamonds anyways. So, whatever. Okay. So I have Starship. Okay, so I need to keep track of which games I'm talking about. Okay, so Starship and then BTS. All right. So what do we have in Starship? Honestly, I hate this update this week, dude. Hold on. I'm hungry. Dude, I'm hungry. Wish I had like meat in here. Oh, dude, next week I have a different like this. This is good, but next week I got a better one that is like my favorite. I just honestly don't because like you can see it's a disaster when I just do it with this one. Next, I have one that's like even better than this. Mmm, it's so good. Okay, dude, I'm eating the powder. It's dissolved already. I'm not just gonna like with the fucking with the fucking packets. Okay. 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 So what do we have in this? So Starship is all the Seollal Hanji stuff is the same. All right, but you got K Will update. I mean K Will new theme, which is his first since the release of the game. It's a song called Nonfiction. Then you have this event, which is basically the same thing as all the other like new theme update stuff, like with Jung Se Woon. So it exists, yeah. But personally, I dislike this update very much because K Will already has a lot of music. I mean, I understand he has a big discography, but like he has what, three new song updates in the game so far? Yeah, and then they didn't seem to be advertising him that well. Like they didn't make him the marketable one, and Jung Se Woon was the marketable one, and then he's only had two updates, and then K Will has three, and no, it sounds like I'm really like complaining about it. Honestly, I am, but like you can see like how much that they have updated Monster X and WJSN, especially WJSN As You Wish, right? That group. So you can see how they updated them and they're actually like building off of them. Jung Sewoon, pretty much nothing. So that's something to think about. Yeah. I like personally for me like K Will is so K Will has the shortest song in the game. Uh for a solo. He's the soloist with the shortest. He has the shortest soloist song in the game. The shortest one is WJSN 13, like Kiss Me and Happy, but you got 13 cards versus K Will having 3 and only being like 3 seconds longer, something around there. So he's already like he's got Please Don't. That's the name of the English name of that song, but that one has a that's the shortest song, and then pretty much every like and then every other K Will song is easy to SP. So you'll have very good incentives already to have K Will in your top 5. And then you have Jung Se Woon, who's long, like shortest song is a minute and a half, or like minute 40, heading towards a minute 40. So like it's not, even though he is one of the flagship members with LE profile pictures during the opening week, they're not doing much to help him, like incentivize him to have him in your top 5, because he's just there. There's no reason to have Jung Se-woon where you can have K-Will instead, and every single K-Will song is pretty much easy to SP. And now with the nonfiction theme, you'll have better luck opening his cards, and that's a whole different conversation. But basically, yeah, K-Will does not need this song as an update, because I believe there's already 4 people who have him at R50, and they're all just kind of trading his world records around at this point. So he's got very good progress as like in terms of popularity. Even though I can like guarantee you almost nobody has K-Will songs in their playlist. Not like hating on him, but like the genre of music, like the ballads that he does, is not usually the same kind of music that the people who play these kinds of games prefer. So why don't you have more pop songs like Jung Se-woon, and then you have these ballad songs that K-Will like. I'm pretty sure every single K-Will song gets updated. Everyone's like, "What's this song? Never heard of it before." And then they eventually go like, "It's the one that goes, da 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 da." And then now it's like, "Oh, this is the one with a theme." And the other one would be like, huh, "This is the one with the funny name. This is me when I play fucking Monster X Shootout, miss and miss." Yeah, like they don't identify K-Will updates with the actual songs. They just, they find some other thing. So I don't know, like maybe more Starship, Starship maybe has more like monster, like you can see how many Monster X updates they did, and then like the most recent ones would be Play It Cool and Jealousy, and those are all great songs. So people play the game to see those kinds of updates, and then WJN's working around. Okay. Yeah, so K-Will, Sistar, Yu Sung Woo. I'm okay with Yu Sung Woo and Sistar. The thing about Sistar is that like they're more iconic songs like Shake It and yeah. So what Shake It? What's the other one? Alone. I can't. It was the one ballad song that was like really good. There goes da na 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 na. When Hyolyn did that bridge, it was amazing. Yeah, but yeah. So it's it's interesting whenever like, because they didn't market the game for K-Will at all. So that's why I'm like, from the perspective, because if they're going to do certain actions for the game, like we're going to have Seiwoon, WJ Sen, Monster X LE profile pictures, and then in the first 3 updates of the game where Monster X, WJ Sen, Jung Se-woon, you would expect them to have more of a priority onto Seiwoon, but obviously they just went to K-Will. So it could just be, hey, maybe there are a bunch of people who like K-Will songs and download the game for K-Will, but in my opinion, it's more likely that that the popularity of K-Will is only attributed to the status of the songs he has in the game. Songs are easy to S perfect. He has the shortest song in the game for a soloist. Those are different factors that affect the actual popularity of people who play, the game and upgrade a certain artist, because there's no reason to like you can R50 Brother Sue or something, right? And then that's 3 cards, and then you can R50 maybe a full SP song, but then you'll have K-Will who has 7 songs. So if you get world records, then that's 2100 diamonds versus Seiwoon who currently has 5 songs, and then that one you only get 1500 diamond. Wait. 1500 diamonds, and then there is less incentive because you cannot grind his songs as well as you can grind K-Will songs, because Seiwoon songs are longer, and none of them are as easy to S perfect as K-Will's. So there's also less incentive for having his songs in your top 5. So from that perspective is basically how I'm seeing like why some artists should get updates, some artists shouldn't. I do understand this is K-Will's first theme, but in the previous weeks they've also, whenever they've done a main artist, and whenever they've done a main artist, they would also update a second artist. So like what do I mean by that? Yeah, so if you look at the sidebar right here, like 26th, they had Monster X Monster Truck updated with a K-Will song, and then they had Monster X Play Cool updated with a Mind You song, and then they had a WJSN Lucky Cat LE updated with a SSTAR song, and last week they had Monster X and Jung Se-woon updating the same week. So I thought they were going with this pattern of having a pair of songs updated, so then people would come into the game and have different varieties of things to do. But this week is not the case. So like honestly, like this week is very lacking in my opinion. That's why I dislike this update a lot. It doesn't provide anything besides another song for the people who already have K-Will at R50 to full SP, because this is an easy song that's a ballad again, and then get another 300 diamonds just for having him at R50. I know I'm saying this from the perspective of like, you know, most people are not going to get like cards near R50. Most of them are probably going to get like R11, and then like they're just going to stop there because that was their goal or something like that. But with how Starship and PLEDIS works with their world record system, their one song that you get world records for, you get 300 diamonds, and 300 diamonds is like, it's probably like what, in terms of when you have pop-up packages or memberships, like for example, like in BTS right now, it would be like in BTS they have, well, I can talk about it next, but yeah, so let's talk about it. So in BTS they have their LE profile picture membership. Where is it? Yeah, so then that is $27 for 490 diamonds in total. So you can technically say that whenever you full SP a song, that's $10 that you just made. Especially since, like, you know, world records will give you those 300 diamonds on top of what, 100% power up card, which will help you get your next one, and RP. No, I think it was RP and then PCP 30. Never mind. But PCP 30 help you get more fodder for your next one, and then RP to help you upgrade. It's either RP or it's power up cards. It's like I'm having monthly challenge rewards mixed up with world record rewards, but you basically get my point there, right? If you get a world record for a song, you'll easily get world record for another artists and their songs. So that's why I think like K-Will already has this big, you know, this like several updates already. He has possibly the most popular soloist in the game, and having an update solely of him is kind of, it hurts the game for this week. That's pretty much like the general gist of things. It's not a healthy update. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so moving on. In the final one, so it is, yes, the SuperStar BTS second anniversary. Hold on, I'm gonna eat something and read the chat at the same time because I cannot talk and eat at the same time, otherwise that's gross. Don't do that. So I'll just read you guys. Okay. I guess you could say it does to the events, but then you could just do a song update and not have another event to go with it. So like, what? So Crying had an event, Jungse had an event, but then Mind You and Yu Sung Woo did not have events. So they just had their songs in the game, and then like, okay, cool. It's another song to play, which is healthy for the game because it provides incentives for having those artists in your top 5. Because Once you get R50 with those artists, that's another potential 300 diamonds you can get. That's what I mean by spreading out the rewards. 300 diamonds is a lot. 300 diamonds is 2 elite cards. 300 diamonds is what? Like, if you get 2 of them, okay, so that means, like, if you're lazy, you can get 2 world records, then 600 diamonds. You can spend 500 on RP. That's 300,000 RP. So, like, there's a lot you can do with 300 diamonds. And whenever they update a group with that, you're basically just putting more priority and more power to that group. If a group has easy to as perfect songs, they already are certain. They're already powerful. If a group has only 3 cards, which is the bare minimum in the game, they're also powerful. If you give them even more songs, they're gonna be more powerful. That's all. Like, that's why I don't think this is a healthy. Like, I can continue saying that point over and over again because that doesn't change, no matter how you look at it. You can say, like, from the perspective of, if you like K-Will, you're happy he has a new theme. You're happy he has another song in the game, but it's like the game does not have those systems, a world record system, a weekly league system, for it to not be competitive. And having this hurts the competitive integrity of the game. Yeah, okay. Move on before I, like, go back and talk about the same thing over and over again. So, again, talking about how, like, groups with short songs, easy to SP songs, and then if they have an easy to SP short song, those two together, they are absolutely a group you should be looking at. So this update right here for BTS, Young Forever, Epilogue, Young Forever Verse 2. Give me a second. I'm going to actually search up and what's the word? I'm going to confirm the song length. Okay? So Young Forever Verse 2 is 55 seconds long to play. It is absolutely the shortest song in the game. And since it is the end of the song, this is them fading out when they're singing, right? So, forever. Okay, so Dimple, which is the shortest song on game release, is 1:11, right? And then just a few months ago, they updated Dimple Verse 2. So now that was 2 seconds shorter, but they upped the difficulty. So even if it's 2 seconds shorter, you're going to be working harder to actually 3-star the song, full SP the song, that kind of stuff. So that didn't hurt the game too much because it only really mattered if you had, like, normal mode or easy mode, and then you save 2 seconds. But Young Forever Verse 2 is 55 seconds long, so it is a whopping 15 seconds shorter. I'm not being exact, by the way. This is just the easy way of saying it. 15 seconds shorter than Dimple. So this is the new song to play. And now Young Forever has a much stronger presence in the game. Because before, you would have Love Yourself Her, which, if you, like, just started playing SuperStar BTS, you would have gotten the complete theme 1 set for Love Yourself Her. And once you clear DNA, you have access to Dimple, which is the shortest song in the game. That is, everyone knows it. There's just everyone fucking dimples and stuff, right? But now you have Young Forever, Epilogue, Young Forever Verse 2. And this basically changes the game because now everyone wants to upgrade Young Forever because not only is this the shortest song in the game, it is incredibly easy to S Perfect too. You have songs like Butterfly, you have songs like Stigma, you have songs like Love Is Not Over. Everyone knows those songs right away because those are easy to SP songs. Well, now this is a new one, and this is the absolute best because this now means that if you have Young Forever in your top 5, this is guaranteed to be one of your choices in your top 5 because it is just so short and so easy to SP. You can do it without any problems. So previously, I gotta look for this real quick. I believe, so the shortest song in all the games previously was in Superstar PLEDIS, Audrey Nice. I forgot the actual song. So it was 1 minute, 1 second. And that was the shortest song in all the games. And no one thought that it could get any shorter than that because having a song last less than a minute is ridiculous. This song lasts less than a minute. It is ridiculous. If you play SuperStar BTS, you should be playing the song. You should be prioritizing Young Forever, and you will be rewarded for it because it is so easy to S perfect. Now, this is an entire talk about the music update because that is just how significant it is. It just, everyone's priorities shift in this game. Okay? But on to the second anniversary event. It is the same thing as the first week anniversary event. It's just with the rest of the albums in the game, except for Too Cool for School, because I guess that is too old of a song, and whatever, it's just too old of a song. So the priority for this would be Oreo 2 because it only has 2 themes, no LE themes, and it is very yeah. So like it has 2 themes, and if you manage to complete it with opening 30 cards for the album, which is going to be difficult, then it is pretty much guaranteed to give you a full Prism theme if you have like 2 missing in each theme or something like that. Young Forever has 3 no LEs. HYH2 has 4 with 1 LE. Love is, yes, and then Love is Not. Yeah, I also have this problem where whenever I talk about an album, I talk about the easiest song in the album. So just go Young Forever or Save Me. Well, now it's gonna be Young Forever Epilogue Verse 2. Yeah, is 3 themes, 3 normal ones. What is it? Butterfly, Butterfly or House of Cards album. That one has 4 normal themes and 1 limited edition theme. Love Is Not Over has 3 normal themes and 1 limited edition theme. The Dark and Wild, what do? They have like outro, I guess. Outro or like War of Hormone. That is 3 normal themes, no LE themes. School Love Affair, which would be Boy in Love Verse 2 or Haruman, or Outro Propose. That one would be 4 normal themes and no LE themes, and then you have Coffee with 2 normal themes. So those are the distributions of the albums. The easiest one to complete would be HYH2 or School of Affair. Personally, for me, I chose School of Affair also because that's the album with the last Prism missing for the game. And for me, it's the last Prism missing in the entire game. So having that as my preferred album when I open Prisms, hopefully I'll finish everything. I'm missing 1 LE from the album, but there are 4 themes, so it is technically not even that likely. I just hope for the best. Again, same thing as last week, 200 diamonds plus Prism card pack 20 is probably the best. You still have the attendance missions. You had 300 in the first week. Now in the later half, if you have all the attendance like filled out properly, that's another 700 diamonds, which is really nice. Okay. Other things in the game, there is this thing called the Seollal Lucky Bag, and it is just 100 RP. So literally no cost, pretty much nothing. And then they just want an excuse to give you a gift as a lottery. So imagine getting 500 diamonds and trading 100 RP for 500 diamonds. Amazing. It doesn't matter what you get, it's going to be valuable. Even if you get the absolute lowest, even if you get a freaking B card, right? That is still 1,000 RP to get a normal card pack 1. And you just got 400. So you technically, like, you get 10 times your value. And if you get Diamond 500 off of your 100 RP, that is absolutely unheard of, unlimited value. My God, amazing. I trade in all my RP for that. Okay? Yeah. So to also just focus on the Book of Wishes for BTS as a quick review, because BTS's is a bit more complicated compared to the other games. Oh, wow. Okay. They actually have more value on A cards, S cards, and R cards. So I would have said that Grinding Hard Mode would be the best because it's difficult to get AS and R cards, but if you have premium card packs saved and you're trying to upgrade cards to S grade for your second anniversary, this is amazingly, it works very well for in unison with both events, right? So Where is the thing? Where is the thing? Da, 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 da. Okay, not this one. The other one. I messed it up. Okay, so the other thing about this event is that since there's no boy groups or girl groups, it's just BTS, right? The green books and blue books are slightly different for this game compared to the other ones. Blue book is a guaranteed S card. So like if you don't want to play the game and you have enough Hanji to get 500, you could just open a blue book, and then you can get 500. No, you can get 300 more, and that gives you like way more kanji to complete the rest of the event with. But I see little reason for that if you are trying to complete the second week of the anniversary event, right? So again, probably just pray for diamonds or RP or emeralds from the red book, right? What else is there? The green book that has a prism chance. Initially I thought that you could skip out on it and look for better opportunities for prisms, but now looking on it, as far as we know, it's a 50-50 chance of a prism. And as far as we know, it's a 25% chance to get a prism 5. And as far as I know, you can have if it's 25% chance for prism 5, you have 2 shots of that every single day. So if you're looking for prisms, I think this is okay. But most of the time, you're probably better off just saving up for a future one. So that is with BTS this week. Yeah. So gift that's gonna come. There's the anniversary membership. There's also So you have these Nori packages in this game. It's It's like so in this game it's $100. The best diamond to dollar ratio would be 1,300 diamonds for $100, something along those lines. It's a much stricter diamond ratio in BTS compared to the other 4 games. So if there's any sort of like pop-up package in general where you are not getting more diamonds, like see, like it's $40 for 300 diamonds. If you're not getting at least 10 diamonds from your dollars, then there's no reason to spend at all. Okay, so it's just very very general advice. Okay, so yeah, I mean the anniversary membership. These are incredibly cute profile pictures. Like these are selfies. Like I said, I like personal ones. These almost don't look real. These are amazing pictures. Okay, so I guess we just ended on that note. The deal is like, it's kind of whatever. Like I said, so this one is $27 for 490 diamonds, so that's almost 20 diamonds per dollar. So this is, memberships are pretty much always a safe bet to spend money on if you want to spend them at all. But looking at this, I'm glad that these are different from the second anniversary LE cards that we have been what's it called? Yeah. We have been looking at so far, right? Okay. So I'm nearing the end. So if you have any questions or anything else you want me to talk about this episode, you can just type it in real quick. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep on ranting about whatever's on my mind at the moment. So yes, please send in your questions. Okay. Yeah. So usually so in the past, all the memberships are basically just the Ellie themes and whatever those pictures are used again, just with a horizontal border. It's the same exact Ellie border but horizontal. As you can see, they did that with this current one as well, but these are different images and they are super cute. So like, yeah. Okay, PLEDIS first anniversary predictions. Okay, so compared to all the games, right? So SM and JYP, we've seen how anniversaries gone on their games. You can see how the BTS one is currently going, but They have BTS is a different game. So what was it last year? I can check, I guess. So okay, so the reason why I'm pausing right now is because in general, right? So you can pretty much predict a kind of event based off of the similar game. So like you can predict an SM event from looking at the JYP event. You can predict you can't really predict BTS ones because BTS is its thing on its own, and pretty much anything is like a little bit unfair. Oh, first anniversary right here. Okay. All right, so what? Level up, play again, mystery box, BTS member, gun ticket, had lucky sales. Kind of whatever. Oh yeah, they had this thing. Oh man, this was weird, dude. Or yeah, these are just weird, dude. These aren't even prisms. You just get cards. Okay, but yeah. So as you can see, the second anniversary is completely different to the first anniversary event. All right. So what can we expect from PLEDIS? Generally in anniversary events, they want you to be able to choose, have some kind of input towards like, hey, it's the game anniversary. Who's your favorite artist? We'll give you something related to that. SM and JYP did not do it in their recent years, but in the previous years they have, where you would select an artist and then you would get like an S card for that artist, right? And they for SM and JYP they did boy group, girl group, and then for SM it was boy group, boy soloist, girl group, girl soloist. So they tend to look for like like you have your like bias in the game pretty much. So you'll get more awards for that. So you can see for the second anniversary they went for the albums because I like this album. You can do missions for the album, you can get rewards for the album. For PLEDIS, you see there's not that many artists, and the artists that do exist are 17 and New East, who consistently get updates every single yeah, every single time. So yeah. What do I expect for PLEDIS? I know pretty much for a fact that there's going to be an Ellie theme because that's the tradition, anniversary Ellie theme. So when you celebrate the thing, they give a whole bunch of diamonds out, and then with those diamonds, you can be like, "Hey, we have an Ellie theme. If you want to collect it, you just got more diamonds, baby. You can spend them right now, or you can save them later. You probably won't save them for later because you love Ellie themes. So go buy this one, right?" So if you look at, yeah, I'm not gonna say which song it is, but if you look at the leaked, technically, look ahead for SuperStar PLEDIS update, it's a 17 song, right? So you can pretty much expect that 17 song to be like to also bring along a new LE theme for 17, which really makes me wonder because 17 has had one normal theme and they have had 4 LE themes so far. No, 5 LE. What, 5? Yeah, 5 LE. Our Dawn, Fear, Hit, Boom Boom, and their skit. Yes, they have 5 LE, 5 themes, and then whatever. Just a lot of themes that are not normal themes. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. So if they bring another 17 update with another LE theme without bringing a normal theme to even it out, then it is like, you know, people who like 17 are not going to be able to collect these LE themes up to a certain point, and every single other LE theme you're going to release immediately after a previous one loses more and more of its value. Like for example, for yeah, so look at SuperStar JYPNATION. So what value does a twice limited edition have versus 2PM's one limited edition theme or BTS's one limited edition theme, right? So like say you complete like Twice Lights. Okay, cool. You got Twice Lights, but hey, look, You also have, what did they release right after? They released the Christmas one for Love Foolish. They released a Halloween one for Trick It. So suddenly, your twice size LE does not mean that much because it's like, yes, a limited theme is limited, but if you consistently release more and more for the same exact artist, each limited edition theme loses its value because it's not a sense of I completed a theme for this artist during this period of time. It's I completed, like, it's just you have a limited edition theme, but like they have so many, it's not special because you just had to choose one instead of I was playing during this time. If you kind of understand my reasoning, like for 2 p.m. and TAEYEON, like for me, I completed the TAEYEON one. I have the LE theme. To me, it's like if you have TAEYEON and you want to have her in the top 5, it kind of hurts to have her cards upgraded, but you don't have an LE theme because the LE theme is special. You want, if you have them in your top 5, they're already special to you. When you have these themes a part of, you know, what you want to upgrade, you want these themes are basically almost all the time, I'd say like 95% of the time. Some people, they just have it because it just came to them, but you upgrade any theme because you choose to do so because you like the theme enough in order to power up, whether it's you actually like the theme, whether it's you like the era, or you just think it's a meme and you'd think it'd be funny to have that theme in your top 5 or something upgraded, right? But you still choose to have it. And if you have one limited edition theme, you would want to choose that. So like having TAEYEON, you could have True Lies, or you could have like what, a good girl, something like that. I forgot the name. No, Sweet Lies, something like that. But Bittersweet as her one LE theme will always take precedence because only certain players in the game have that theme, and it's not like there's gonna be a new TAEYEON LE theme and then you'll have all the more recent players suddenly having this LE theme, right? So that's pretty much why I don't have, like, it's not even the sense of there's so many LE themes for one artist, I don't want to collect all of them because they're going to be useless. It's each and every single LE theme release after will lose its value. Like TAEYEON was a 3-card LE theme, so that was pretty easy to complete. But 2 p.m. Blue Hole is 6 members, and they only have one LE theme, and that was released 3 years ago, and that has no resale yet. So that is technically the most valuable 2 p.m. theme in the game, and it is one of the most valuable LE themes for an artist in the game because there are a significant number of 2 p.m. themes. So during Thanksgiving market events, it's not that likely to complete it compared to like Drunk on You from Just 2. And there are 6 members, so even if you do manage to get that theme, you still have to manage to get one for each and every single artist that's in the game, right? So having that with 17 is like, you have 13 members, you can got all the LA themes, cool. But then if you don't get it this time, don't worry. There's gonna be like, you know, the R Dawn being okay. So you have the drawing theme as the first one. Some people went for it, some people didn't. If you didn't get that, don't worry. The comeback's probably gonna get it. Before the comeback was Our Dawn, which was an LE. You work for that, you don't complete it, it's fine. Just wait for the next one. Hit. That's one. You can complete it. You can not. It's fine. Next one. Fear. You're gonna next one. Boom boom. Next one. Probably anniversary LE. Like, it's just there's no meaning for that anymore, right? Okay. Why is the border almost the same as Shall We by Chen? Yeah. So that's another one. So TAEYEON, because previously for TAEYEON, right? She had this Christmas as her Christmas winter comeback, and then they turned that into a Christmas limited edition theme for TAEYEON. And if you had the LE theme, it is the most valuable because, hey man, it's her one and only LE theme. Amazing. And then they had the Halloween one for blue, which was first of all not that good of a theme, and second of all, it is not match Halloween. She's just talking about blue, not like spooky, scary skeletons or something like that, you know. But where's the thing? Yeah. So and now she has a comeback Ellie. So what does this mean? She has 3 Ellie themes in the game now. Does this mean Microsoft makes money? Yes. Does it mean that people are happy when they have, like, you know, there are a lot of people who have R99 TAEYEON, and then when they see this Ellie theme, they love it, and then they're going to R99 TAEYEON once more, right? But it kind of sucks because if you have this winter, right, you're happy to have the only Ellie theme in the game. But now you have different options for Ellie themes in the game. You have some people who will legitimately restart Blue for this Dear Me Ellie because Blue is not a real Ellie theme. It's not a good one. So, like, what's the point? Like, essentially just like, what's the point, you know? Like, I like this Ellie, but when you, like, look at everything as a whole, TAEYEON does not need another Ellie. Oh, man. And this is just making money without, and then, like, what, this winter loses some of its value. Blue pretty much loses all of its value because it's been less than a year since that Ellie got released. Like, this Christmas was fine because that's a 3-year-old theme, right? Blue is okay. I don't even want to say it's okay. Blue is blue, right? It exists. I'm pretty sure if Blue was not released as an Ellie theme, then TAEYEON's Spark would have been an Ellie theme. And I'm pretty sure if TAEYEON's Spark was an Ellie theme, then Dear Me would be another one. But there's no reason for Blue to be an Ellie theme. That's pretty much the whole reason I was talking about that, right? Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, Ellie themes are released in terms of like a business marketing standpoint, right? You remember how like Year of the Mouse and yeah, so like Happy New Year, here's 100 diamonds, and then you have New Year 2020. Hey, you have this really amazing deal, $40 like 40 diamonds per dollar. So you can spend $50 and get 2,000 diamonds, which is the best ratio that has ever existed in the game in terms of what you can get as a pay to play player. And you have the Year of the Mouse event where at the bottom, hey, you can get 100 plus 150 plus 200 diamonds. I think those were the numbers, so you can get 450 diamonds. And now you see like for the anniversary for BTS, hey, you can get 1,000 diamonds just for being here at the bottom. So you give out all these free diamonds, right? And you have people who start stocking up these diamonds, right? And of course, you give them these diamonds, so when these Ellie themes come out, they're considering, hey, I have these diamonds. I have 1,000 diamonds. Do I have enough luck to go for this Ellie theme? And they spend 150 diamonds for an A card. Spend 150 diamonds for an A card. Spend 150 diamonds for an A card. Let's use Monster X as the example, right? Because they had their Ellie theme in a pretty clear state. Okay, so 150 diamonds. So you can have 3 a day, right? So they have 6 members. You have 1,000 diamonds. Say they didn't for like just keep it simple. You only buy the Ellie cards. You buy 3 cards. You get 3 members. 450 diamonds. All right. The next day comes reset. You buy 3 more cards. Say that you get 2 dupes, right? So now you have 4 members and you spent 900 diamonds. So you're like, I'm missing 2 members. Maybe I'll open like and then maybe you have like the free LEA card, right? You open that and it's like, hey, now I have 5 members and I'm missing 1. But I've spent 900 diamonds out of my 1,000. I really want to get 50 more diamonds so I can get 1 more pull. You spend 50, you get those 50 diamonds from like weekly missions, right? and then it's another dupe, and you're like, man, I am one off. If only I had more diamonds to do more pulls. So then you spend money and you get more diamonds, and that's pretty much how they get you. They give you the free diamonds, you go for these draws, and when you don't complete it, you're out of diamonds, you want to buy more. You have like the pop-up package that's like a very simple way of looking at it. Hey, I can spend this much money compared to, like, I can spend what, $27 for like 350 diamonds, or I can spend $27 for 300 diamonds, but I also get RP and a premium card pack. So it technically gives more value, and I miss out on 50 diamonds. Overall, it's going to be less diamonds per dollar, yeah, but you get more stuff with it. It's just the stuff you get with it already has a certain value in the game, and that is not locked behind real money, pretty much. Like, you're just buying, but it's right there. People like to get extra stuff in the game too. They spend, they buy it, and then they do more pulls. Maybe they get it, maybe they don't. Honestly, it doesn't matter at this point because they got you to spend, right? And that's how they make their money. Yeah. Yeah. Superstar Plus had an orange caramel theme, but they had Boom Boom going into the new year, and honestly, that entire thing was a fucking joke. It's not even a good Ellie theme, and their fucking sale for it was ridiculous. Before you could get 3, yeah, they only had like 6 days to do it. So like, oh my gosh, what the heck? You only had like 6 days to do it, and you need 150 diamonds for draws, and oh my god, it's fucking impossible. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So I guess back to the PLEDIS anniversary thing. They're probably gonna give away diamonds for sure. I would like them to do an artist specific, like, hey, you can choose this and get stuff, but they probably won't that much because you can see how things are. It's just gonna be New East and 17 updates. For 17, I honestly really wished for subunit LE themes because the main group doesn't need more LE themes. But as you can see, there is 117 main group song that's gonna be updated next week. So I would not be hopeful for a subunit LE theme, right? On the snow, yeah. So like on the snow, I don't really understand, right? Because you had EXO theme resales, and then you had On the Snow right after. Essentially, you had 2 EXO theme resales with Ellie chants within the past year, and then they released another Ellie theme, so that's kind of whack. Right. 1 border for 4 themes. Oh yeah, you could kind of get away with it. EXO Monster 2 years ago, that one had the same like skull border as Twice Chillax. I think that's what it was. And there's another one. And no, it's just JYP at the time. Yeah, okay. So had that border, right? And then at least in SM, they changed the color between XOK and XOM. So at least it feels better, but that's also because it matches the background for each of the pictures better. So like, sure, that one's probably fine. That was probably why they changed it instead of just being lazy. But I wouldn't even say it's like being lazy because at least it's not like On the Snow is like XOK and XOM. It's EXO We Are One, all 9 members releases an LE theme with the same border across both because they're equal and that kind of stuff, right? But when people keep saying that Dalcom stuff should not be reusing borders, I think it's fine to reuse borders as long as they actually match the card image, right? Like for this TAEYEON one, they use 17 hit the borders for this one, but they recolored it so the color palette actually matches the images, which is perfectly fine in my opinion. You can reuse borders from different games. If like, can you imagine if for whatever reason this TAEYEON Ellie they used like I don't know, like Taemin's like want or electric artistic groove and borders, and then just use that, right? So that would suck. Glad they didn't do that. Or I don't know. There's there's some things that honestly people shouldn't like have that much need to complain about. Like it could be much worse. They could be reusing themes from the card borders from the same game. So like there's just two things I only care about, which would be whether the theme, the images are good, and whether yeah, just like whether the images are good and they match the border. I don't really care what they get the border from as long as it's not reused within the same game. That's basically the whole thing. Yeah. So yeah. So Levanter and Daily Meet Again are the same borders, and I think that's fine because Levanter is a blue one in JYP, and then Daily Meet Again is a pink one in SM. And even though they are the same border, they're not a copy and paste. I'm fine with color palette changes because you're changing the borders to better suit the theme. So that's completely fine for me. It's, you know, there are themes so far that have only had one use. And I guess at this point, they're like, we haven't used it for this game yet. Why not? So that was 17 Fear. And yeah, so that was 17 Fear. And then which was a dark black and blue border. And they reused that with a dark red tint for the Monster X LE, the most recent one, right? So it's not the worst because as long as it matches the theme, because it doesn't, like, to you it doesn't matter whether or not, like, if you're playing a game, it doesn't matter like if the border they took it from a different game, as long as within yours it looks good, you know. Tricket is just blue. Yeah, so you got Tricket, you got blue. What's the other one? Can't think of it right now. Yeah, Jump It is Wanted remix, but it's also the 17 vocal unit Ellie theme. Like, honestly, I think that the Halloween Ellie, like, if you're talking about the Halloween Ellie themes reusing borders, I don't think it's like the reusing borders that people should be angry about. I think it's just how bad the actual things work as Ellie, like as Halloween Ellie themes. One thing that I'm like super, I wouldn't say salty, but like disappointed in Dalcom Soft for is they put so much fucking priority onto Halloween limited edition themes. They basically just cucked themselves for the Christmas ones, when Christmas is a much more festive time of the year for people to be thinking about spending, and not a fucking time when they want to go trick or treating, right? So there is little to no point for games having up to 4 LEs. That makes no sense to me. Yeah, and especially since there weren't like an actual, like, if you collect an A card for this theme, you can get a B card as an LE. There was just one free card and one free card, and they're like, okay, sure. You can get them from the fucking boxes, but this is not an actual LE collecting event. It's just a theme, like, it's whatever. It's just, yeah, it's some difficult thing to talk about. All right. Yeah, like, we know that the themes, the card borders were reused. been over this in October, right? But it doesn't matter whether they're reused. What matters is if the themes are good, and most of the themes are not. So that's the gist of it. Even for Christmas and Halloween updates for the previous years, the only reason why people are like seeing it and actually complaining about it now is because you have it across 4, 5 games now. So obviously you can it's much easier to say, hey, you're using this in all the games. Like, yeah, we are, but it's not reusing like I said, it's not reusing the same border in the same game. Um, but you can see even in the past, like what? What was it in so what Red Velvet Butterflies has the same border as Twice the Year of Yes. Um what's the other one? The Got 7 for 7 has the same border as um TAEYEON This Christmas. What's another one? Like these are from like 2, 3 years ago, right? So this is old, but since it was only SM and JYP, people were less angry because it was like just reusing the same border across 2 games. Taemin Artistic Groove is the same border as Just to Focus. No, not Focus on Me. Drunk on Love, Drunk on You. Sorry. So yeah, present you a Merry Christmas. Yeah, so like there is no, you know, there has been a history of reusing borders, and I don't think that's a problem. It's just whether the themes are good, which is the most important thing. Because I feel like themes should be artistic. They should be representing an act like it's a theme because I wanted to represent a theme well. If you want a LE theme where the borders are supposed to be integrated with the card, that's why we should be angry at the Halloween ones, not because they reuse borders. It's fine to reuse borders. Like I said, it's fine to reuse borders. I don't care. Just make the themes look good because I don't care what the theme border is from as long as when I'm playing, I'm looking at something that is a cohesive, beautiful theme. Yeah. Yeah. So wait, is it time? Oh my god, it's 5:30. Okay, whatever. It's a while. Yeah, so I've been talking for an hour and a half. Okay. So, I guess that's everything I'm talking about for now because I kind of went kind of went in circles at the end, but it's fine. So, I will end the podcast now and we'll talk more next week with PLEDIS as an update and hopefully I talk before 4 a.m. God please. All right. So, okay. So, hello, my name is Jamie, and this was the SSRG podcast. This was episode 16, and it has been an hour and a half since it started. And dude, I am so tired. Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram. That's ssrg.image, image with a J, IMAJE. There's going to be links in the description, right? Um, so, um, you can. So most of all the sources that I've used were from the subreddits on for the games that are run by our fan community. So, reddit.com/r/superstar SMTOWN, SuperStar JYPNATION, SuperStar BTS, SuperStar PLEDIS, SuperStar STARSHIP, and if you have any questions for the game or you need any more info, or like I said, you need guides, which is what I like to talk about on this show, and reviews for things and discussions for things all related to the game, you can find it all on there. If you want a more live interaction with people, we have a chat room on Discord, so discord.gg/ssrg. If you go up on there, then you can select roles for any of the games that you play, and then you can join the channels and really start talking with anyone and everyone there about the games because we all play the game, we all enjoy playing the game, and we want some place to talk about it. The Superstar games, um, dude, I am like, my throat is dying. Okay, like the Superstar games, they don't have that much interaction within the actual game. So hopefully providing these resources on Reddit and on Discord, um, you can have any of your questions, or if you're looking for more help with how to play better, just talk with anyone. All of us will gladly give you any advice and help that you are looking for. On Instagram, on my Instagram, SSRG.image, image with a J. You can follow me there. I like to post nice, pretty things and achievements that I've done in the games. You can follow my follow my Instagram. You can even send me a message, and I like to talk to people. You got any questions, any of my opinions, or things about what you do, ask me on there. I try to reply to people on Reddit, but since there's so many people on there, like any specific questions, I won't be able to read them all. So if you just chat in there in general, I'll be sure to look at all the different posts and see what people are talking about up in there. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to do more of these podcasts, just hopefully at better times, which happens every single week that I don't do it at a good time. That's my own fault, but so hopefully talking with you guys makes things more enjoyable, and I also like to upload gameplay videos of any of the new songs. So if you're ever wondering what a new song is like, be sure to check that out. Which reminds me, I finally recorded a full SP of the new SuperStar BTS song, and I'm gonna upload it within the next hour or so. So you can probably look out for that one, And yeah, that's pretty much it. Send me a message, find me on anything on there. Join the communities if you haven't already, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And hopefully, if you're here right now, then you can, I don't know, be aware. If you subscribe, you can know exactly when I go live next time. It's sort of spontaneous. I don't have an exact schedule because I don't have an exact schedule of when I'm free either, but I'll do my best to have some sort of consistency. Just know that it will always happen after the final update of the week. So look out for that, and I'll see you guys next time. What's the other thing? Oh yeah，所以大家感谢你，在听着我讲我的 podcast，我通常不会讲那么好，但是我希望我讲的东西就是你会理解，你会听得懂，你觉得有意思，所以谢谢你已经谢谢你在这边已经留下那么久，因为我也知道我上个90分钟、97分钟，我也没有一直讲那么好听的话。Okay, so yeah. All right, so thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I will end it. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Good night. I'll sleep. I'll rest my voice. I'll finish my noodles. I'll do everything. Okay. Bye-bye.